How you doing, Chad? How you doing? I'm back. And this time we are in the Odyssey. I was about to read an article while the thing was loading because, I don't like to be ignorant of things I talk to y'all about. I am a lot of the time. Let's be clear. If I'm ignorant of something, I'll tell you I'm talking out my ass when I'm talking out my ass. I just try my best not to, if that makes sense. I do want to be a reputable source of information for y'all, but by all means, never take what I say as gospel, as the phrase may go. Also, I'm gonna try my best not to like rant on no religions too much, I don't do the whole gospel thing. It's just a turn of phrase. But either way, that is not the barbecue you want to be having. But oh, that's sad. That makes me think that that's part of that crew that got murked by the Spartans here, I'm guessing. There's also still a wildcat wandering around in that camp. Where are we at? What did we leave off on? We are in Phokis. There is still is he the legendary dude? He is. I'm not going after him right now. He can one-hit me. Let's see. We've got the Alpha Predator here, which is that big wolf, I believe. Still too high level for me at the moment, but not for much longer. We were trying to kill Athenians with unique weapons, and we were hunting for that asshole that wanted me to kill my dad, my adopted dad, not Leonidas, but the wolf. I think he's somewhere. The Valley of the Snake seems accurate to where he might be. I know he was somewhere in this area when I played the opening before. I don't remember much about it. So how's everybody been doing? For some reason, the word of the day for me is almost practically anxiety attack. I don't know why. It's just load. I've been on edge today. Woke up, recorded those couple videos, worked through the emotions, felt better, and started feeling the come down from it, I guess. I don't know. But we got a load of laundry done by hand, and my core feels quite thoroughly good and worked out. Went down to the local Dollar General and got us some clothesline pins and put it up on the line. By the time my pants that I currently have on dry all the way through from washing, I will then go out on the line and check the clothes that I put out there, as it is a cloudy day and not very cooperative with laundry care. And then, of course, all the animals wanted to go ape shit this morning. After everything was done, when I brought the extra stuff in from Dollar General, like the food and stuff like that for them, I guess, they had already eaten those, so I don't get why they were so obsessed. Either way, though, just giving you updates on what's going on and how I deal with it, I suppose, because it's my one day off at the moment. So I'm trying to take as much and put it in stride where I can, how I can, I am happy to have any of y'all around here, and we are not hunting the boar yet, because that boar ate my lunch the last time. Let us see if we can find the snake in the grass, and find a more equal fight. I don't care to face off against an adversary, but I don't think y'all want to see me, smack around a pig for like hours. Then again, maybe you do. If you do, I will go after higher level things. I constantly worry that y'all are not entertained. Not to quote The Gladiator, and I need to watch the newer one just so I know if it's still in. One moment, please. Mako, you better not be trying to start no fights with your little brother. Sorry about that, y'all. As I was saying, I need to see the new Gladiator. It's got my favorite dude in it. It's on Prime. I should watch it. I don't know why I'm being an asshole about it. And I'm trying to stay more up to date with my references, even though that seems to move at a, I don't know what kind of pace, comet's pace at this point. I don't know, maybe it's just my brain.
Colossus may have snakes in the grass, but I wasn't expecting this. everything is connected, and things don't just randomly happen for no reason. Things
Oh.
happen because of a reason, and those things can only be understood in the context of their
Snakes in the
environment,
grass and
not
literal
isolated.
snakes. That's
This is just like how embodied cognition
actually feels kind of on the nose for
that your brain and mind are not
Ubisoft.
separate entities, they are connected.
Also, this dude knows my eagle. This is going to be fun because he's going to know I'm coming.
State of continuous motion and change.
Also, what you think, chat? I've been enjoying playing it mostly with the warrior stat in as the main stat. But if y'all want, I could try to do this stealthier. I mean, it is an Assassin's Creed game. I just genuinely like playing warrior when I can. And eventually, the reason I didn't do Red Dead, even though it technically won the coin flip, was the map for Red Dead is in the bottom left. I need to either readjust it or make it better because I can't see the map, and I feel like I kind of need it for the playthrough. That almost looks like a Titanoboa skeleton. One moment, please. Alice? Alice. Thank you. I don't care if you scratch, baby girl, but don't kick the bookshelf while you do it. I don't know why my dogs do it, it's kind of cute, but when they get to scratching their little butts right behind the tail, they'll kick their long legs. And on top of the dogs, I also have the kittens that are currently knocking stuff over for funsies. My day is chaos. But it's not boring, at least. And if I did not know better, I would say that's a Titanoboa skeleton. Do they have Titanoboas in Greece? After we kill all these fuckers, maybe we'll look that up. That could be a fun little, almost educational bit. Whoop. Once I get a high enough level, I'll be able to jump off. Why were you wet? What did you get into? Okay, you didn't spray me, but why are you wet? Kitten T'Chaka. You got one little stab me, then you got this one that just wants to jump all over me and climb me like a jungle gym.
They'll be on high alert here.
And just as quickly as he came, away he goes. I'm sure it was just water out of the water bowl, because he's real bad about trying to jump over the water bowl. But I'll be honest, I did not like that. Ooh, can I drop kill him? That would be neat. That'd be pretty fun, right? Good. Well, that did not work at all how it went in my head. That just frustrated me, really. Really? Now you're gonna do things? Not that y'all can see what I was doing with my hands, but what I tried to do was jump off of the cliff and drop onto him when he started to see me. It just didn't work out. Like a lot of my plans, it seems. And we're gonna climb down in a safer spot and then go murder all them fools. Mostly because I do not care for them, or their stupid shields. Am I that petty? I'll murder them just for the shields? Well, they're also cult members, but yes, mostly just for the fucking shields. Yeah! Oh, you feel that feeling? That's the feeling of us getting on equal terms, buddy. Still can't live. Oh, hello. You know, for all that Chinky army, y'all sure do move very silently. Points for that. I genuinely thought, oh yeah, based off the Immortals from the beginning of the game. Whoop. I cannot be this cocky when I'm not that good yet. That was BS. I felt like I barely survived that on luck alone. All for your feet. Do you in a second, baby. Whoa. What you see me do there, buddy? God, I love it when the odds get evened out. Just refreshing, you know? The last time we met with these fellas, it was a lot harder to fight them because they couldn't rip their shields away. What was that? I mean, I realized it was unblockable, but did you just tackle me? That is a tackle. What the hell? Okay, why can't I square dodge that either? Okay, we got one more guard, a tablet to find, and 2 treasures. Where's the last guard? And I would swear this is a fossilized Titanoboa. We'll find out in a moment if it is historically accurate. So cool. I mean, it would make sense if they found the skeleton, they would put it somewhere like this and, you know, hold it as some sacred or legendary critter. Just kind of what people back then did with things like this.
While the people intuitively understood the cause of his fits of madness, i.e. his job as a police inspector, which involved torturing and dehumanizing Algerians, sometimes for up to 10 hours straight, he still didn't want to leave his job and wanted to be able to torture people without facing any psychological repercussions himself. How do you torture someone who's fighting back against the colonization of their land by your people with total peace of mind? The answer here is that
I'm assuming that last guard is actually in the cave, Yep, right next to the treasure. So we just gotta find the cave entrance. Ah, there's the last one.
Owned by white settlers to the manager, the notorious colonial had already killed 2 Algerian civilians. It was night when we arrived at his house. But
Yeah, I'm
one night
guessing that's my target
only his
there.
wife was in the house.
Death is coming
Howdy,
for
friend.
Albino.
That does not kill her.
Shame. We would have made you rich before we killed you.
Here. How many times have I told him not to do this? We decided to wait for them like but I kept looking at the woman of my mother.
Oh, he's supposed to be a whole ass boss fight. Whoop. Points to the roundhouse.
Take it personally, Nikios. Your mother's the one we need.
My commander disarmed me and gave orders. I was sorry, but he just
Don't fight it. The cult always gets what it wants. We already have Demos. We'll find your mother and you'll be dead.
The trauma of having his mother killed by a French soldier.
Killing me is a mistake.
Trusting you in Kefalonia was a mistake.
I am the reason you left that island alive. The cult wanted you dead.
What cult? Where are they?
I mean, Cassandra, pro tip, don't trust people you gut open. When people are dying, they don't tend to be extra honest with you. They tend to just, you know, that's when they know they can fuck with you.
Small shard I found on Albino is like nothing I've ever seen. Might come in handy.
I mean, she's not, and it's not, well, it is, but she's not, but just pointing out here that, you know, well, I guess she technically is a serial killer. I'm just pointing out here that technically it's a bad look to collect trophies off the people you kill, because that's kind of serial killer behavior there, friend. But outside of that, I kind of get it. Also, just pointing out, this game did fire right, y'all. Look at that. It's pretty. Maybe not entirely accurate, but I'd say pretty accurate. I mean, certain things light up, certain things don't. I just think they did a good job. Okay, why is it the body caught fire, but the pots wrapped in what appeared to be rope did not? Just because bodies are a lot of water. Okay. Oh, that was killing the snake. Mildly anticlimactic, that, but pretty good, right? That was fun.
When people are violently suppressed, people rightfully stop trusting the government as much. But when you suppress yourself and use your freedom of speech, for example, to endorse the dominant ideology while believing that those thoughts are your own, there's less...
I mean, it's more powerful, but it looks so ridiculous.
This is cultural hegemony, when the working class thinks that the current societal norms and the dominant
I think I'm just going to upgrade the Spartan helmet.
Cultural hegemony, a term first coined by Italian Marxist Antonio Gramsci, refers to how the ruling class, the bourgeoisie, maintain rule in capitalist societies through ideological and cultural means. As a Marxist,
That sounds like the trash truck going by. So after we do this quick fit, we might just go ahead and give me about 5-10 minutes and I'll post the next video. Or I'll start making those videos. I don't know how to do the time frame on that one, y'all. I don't want to lie to y'all. But after we do this quick set, we'll come back. I just gotta come back to get the... I gotta grab the trash can and bring it in. Alright, let's see if I was right about the Titanoboa.
As we learned earlier,
Got us a mass.
cognition and dialectical materialism, consciousness arises from something that materially
Here's
exists,
fragment.
like the physical body and brain. And the relationship
Did the tablet not have it?
consciousness and the brain is
Take
interdependent
the
and
traction.
monistic rather than dualistic. The relationship
Huh.
between the base and superstructure is basically the
That
same.
is genuinely disappointing.
Expressing itself dialectically, the base, the material economic reality, gives rise to the superstructure, which I guess you could almost see as the collective consciousness and what we as a collective are.
I feel like I should take the looted offering somewhere. Oh, and it's a quest item. I really feel like I should take the looted offering somewhere. So there's nothing other than just big ass snake skeleton and Temple of the Snake. Alright, well I told you I'd look it up, so I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Just stare at the pretty snake for a minute. I'll get down there to its face while I Google. They probably thought it was a dragon. The game. Well, it is the Cult of the Snake. They recognized it as a snake canonically in the game at least. Okay, let's minimize my time counter so we still keep the time counting. And
A central theme in the culture of capitalism is the desirability of competitive striving for success, even when this is at the expense of others. And this is an example of the capitalist economic base using a superstructure that values rugged individualism or competitive individualism, as Reich calls it.
did Titanoboa exist? That's disappointing. Of course it did.
Social beings who frequently need to either collaborate with or build on top of the works of others. But you just can't be an individual. It doesn't work. However, under capitalism, the social context in which values like community and solidarity are relevant
Put modern
are
day.
constantly being made more narrow. For example, they're fine with families, but become weaker when extended to a larger portion of the population. So, want your entire town to have a good life?
Okay, and
Okay,
yeah.
privatized consumerism is another feature that is valued in capitalist societies. In consumerist cultures, people believe that their life satisfaction depends on
Oh, then that's probably not.
consumption. With privatized consumerism, there's a preoccupation of personal private consumption.
I don't think so.
Little regard for the well-being of others.
That's a whole video for that one.
Are viewed as a factor of personal consumption rather than a public good and a human right. Basically, under
Okay, Titanoboa 1. I don't think it could exist today. But Titanoboa is an extinct one. My question was, what country did the Titanoboa live in? Colombia. Fossils of Titanoboa cerrojonius were found in a coal mine in northern Colombia and tropical South America. The age of the rocks that they were found in is about 58 million years old, and what was really exciting about the coal mine initially was that it preserved the ancient remnants of a rainforest. From the http www.floridamuseum.ufl.edu. And for the record, chat, I really want to think of something better in chat, because it sounds like I'm just saying Chad. But really, y'all, I do appreciate that this is an EDU function at the back end. For all the kids in chat that don't, you know, have a real grasp on the internet and how www.that works out. If it's an org, it's an organization. If it's an EDU, it's an education site. So basically, I typically used to, still do to an extent. I trust .gov, I trust .edu, I am cautious about .org because about anything can be an organization if it's organized. But that's just the thing. If it's like .com, I want it to link to something else, or it better be a real good .com. That there ain't a lot of .coms I trust for info. Is just the, well, this said it. I want a real hard source if I can find it. That should be how you are with most things. If you believe. Because if you don't got evidence, why follow it, you know? But that's just me. People be different. What y'all want me to try to track down next? Because I'm about to go grab the trash can, and then we'll decide what's next. If you want, I can struggle bust through Red Dead. I know some of y'all get a kick out of watching me struggle on games. And it's not like it's, oh my god, this is, I can't do it. It's impossible. The task is Herculean. I just can't do it. No, it's a game, dudes. We can, dudes, dudettes, everything in between. My dearest and dear listeners and watchers. But, you know, challenges are fun. I like doing challenges for the audience where and when I can. I don't want to make games impossible, but where I can, I will challenge. And in Red Dead, not being able to see but maybe a quarter of the map does make it a bit more difficult to track things and figure out where I'm at. But admittedly, in Red Dead, I can have much more of a perspective on things because, you know, short of what I just did with Titanoboa there, it's... I don't know much about ancient Greece. The last time I studied was in high school, and... Okay, I would say some of y'all, but no, I don't think anyone's that young in my chat. Most of y'all are over the age of 18, if not all of y'all, I hope. Again, I really hope. But, either way, I don't want to be a bad influence on the kids, and I know I'm not a good influence for how much I fucking cuss. And yes, I will work on it, but that's when I have a chat and y'all can call me out for it, and I don't know that you're not giggling every time I say fuck. You know what I mean? I want to entertain y'all most of all. Be a good influence, but also be entertaining. So, what shall... I'm going in the opposite direction of where I wanted to go. Let me run on up the hill and... Sorry, y'all. I was not trying to be perverted there. I was just looking at the path ahead and thinking, good God, this is going to take a minute. And I don't want David to have to go get the empty trash can, but I also don't want to leave y'all just sitting here with Cassandra staring off into space like she's processing all the murders we've committed and all the blood that's inevitably on her hands. I wonder if there's a way to check that in stats. I know you can in Skyrim, and I know you can in all the Saints Rows. I don't know about Assassin's Creed. As I run face first into a tree. See, I kind of also want to get a sound... Ah, nice. I do kind of want to get a soundboard and awesome possum. This is a bandit camp. With fiery bandits at that. Alright, y'all. Let's see if we can save at the top of the hill. And we will come back to raid this cow. Well, I'm going this way. I'll murder y'all in a minute. Are you following me? Hope that wasn't too loud or too annoying in no one's ears. I was trying to do the whole wow, golly. Look at that view. Oh, Lord, I'd be having a mini heart attack if I'd had to climb up here. I love heights and I hate heights in equal measure, y'all. Just really, I have a deep, deep respect of heights. It's just so pretty. I mean, look at that. Why is it zooming in on her and the eagle? Don't get me wrong, that's cool. I like them. Pretty bird, pretty lady, but just look at that range. Look at that mist. Trails. Pretty. Y'all have a wonderful time. I'll be back here in a few minutes. Maybe we'll get a few shorter videos out, crank them out. I don't know what y'all like especially, so we'll see you later, and thank you for watching. That was